Carrot cake is my all-time favorite dessert and I love baking it at home. This time I added a twist to it by making it a cake roll. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This video shows the recipe of a moist and delicious carrot cake roll which will be a perfect dessert on your table for this Easter or any other special occasion. First, I'll be showing the preparation of sponge cake. For this you need 5 large eggs, 75 grams of castor sugar and 20 grams of sponge cake stabilizer, which is around 4 teaspoons. So sponge cake stabilizer is basically a type of emulsifier. It enhances the natural foaming function of the eggs. So it increases the volume through easy foaming, incorporates and stabilizes the air bubbles in the batter, so which will yield in a soft and light texture cake. So using sponge cake stabilizer is totally optional. You need to combine all the 3 ingredients and alternately whisk it at high speed for 5 minutes, then to low speed for 2 minutes. So alternate high and low. So I am whisking it at high speed for 5 minutes. Then I am reducing the speed to low. So I will whisk it on low speed for around 2 minutes. To get a soft and light textured sponge cake, it's very important to whisk the eggs until you get a stiff peaks. So stabilizer will help to raise the eggs rapidly and it maintains the stiffness throughout. So if you're not using the stabilizer, make sure to whisk the eggs until you get a stiff peaks, or even you can separate the egg yolks and egg whites and then whisk it separately. So you need to whisk the egg whites until stiff peaks are formed. Now for the dry ingredients, you need 60 grams of cake flour and 5 grams, which is around 2 teaspoons of baking powder. If you don't have cake flour, you can make the cake flour using all-purpose flour, also known as plain flour or maida. To know how to make the cake flour, you can check the description box below. Now I have added 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. You can also add other spices like ginger powder or nutmeg powder. I would like to have carrot cake with just cinnamon powder. I have taken around half cup of freshly grated carrot. So combine the grated carrot with the flour mixture. So you can see the stiff peaks of the egg mixture. So now I am adding 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract to the egg mixture. Then combine the flour carrot mixture in batches to the whisked egg. So don't overbeat the batter. So whisk it on a low to medium speed until they are well combined. So now I am using a spatula to combine the mixture. So here I have taken around 60 ml of oil. So this oil is warm. So I have warmed the oil on a water bath. Fold in a small amount of the egg flour mixture with the oil first. So fold it until it is well combined. Then add it to the remaining mixture. With the help of the spatula, gently combine all the ingredients. Here I have taken a rectangle baking sheet or tray which is around 12 inches length, 9 inches width and 1 inch in height. So the tray or the sheet is lined with the baking paper or parchment sheet and also greased with oil. Spread the batter evenly and then give a gentle tap to release any air bubbles. So bake the batter in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. So make sure to keep an eye while the batter is baking, since every oven is different, so baking time might differ. So you need to bake until a toothpick inserted should come out clean. So once done, let the cake cool completely. With the help of an offset spatula, release the sides and then transfer the cake into another tray lined with baking paper. Gently roll the cake along with the baking paper and set it aside until it cools completely. Meanwhile, let's make the cream cheese frosting. So here I have taken 250 grams of full fat cream cheese. With the help of paddle attachment, whisk the cream cheese until they are smooth and creamy. Make sure to scrape the sides in between. Now I am adding around 100 grams of icing sugar, also known as powdered sugar or confectionery sugar. So once the cream cheese and icing sugar are well combined, add in few lemon zest, 1/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of lime juice or lemon juice to the mixture. Then set it aside. In another bowl, add around 150 ml of cold heavy whipping cream. Make sure the whipping cream is cold. Whisk the whipping cream until you get a stiff peaks. Stop immediately once you get stiff peaks. Don't overbeat it, so which can lead to curdling of the cream. Combine the whisked or the whipped cream with the cream cheese mixture. So cream cheese frosting is ready. So you can place it in the refrigerator until you use it. Now unroll the sponge cake carefully. Spread the cooled frosting, cream cheese frosting, all around the sponge cake. So spread it evenly. Here I have taken toasted walnut pieces. You can also use pecans or any other nuts of your choice. Sprinkle the toasted walnut pieces on the cream cheese frosting. Now you need to roll back the cake. So here I am using a rolling pin to roll the cake tightly. So with the help of the rolling pin, roll the cake as shown here. So follow these steps to roll the cake tightly. Wrap the rolled cake with the baking sheet first and then with the cling film. So wrap it tightly and then place it in the refrigerator at least for 2 hours. So the frosting has to firm up before you slice the cake roll. So the cake roll is ready to serve. Please do try this recipe and let me know your feedback in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.